Hey everyone, how's it going? My name is Eric, and right now I'm going to show you guys how to adjust the options inside of the Co-Writer Chrome extension. So if you guys get lost or stuck during the video, feel free to just pause it and rewind and go back to see anything you might have missed during the video. So without any further ado, let's get started. We're going to go ahead and navigate to the top right-hand corner and locate the thought bubble icon. We're going to click on the thought bubble icon, and a drop-down menu will appear where we will scroll down and click the Options button. This will take us to a new tab and display all the options that we can change inside of CodeWriter. So the first option in the left-hand column is the topic dictionary. The topic dictionary is very cool because it tells CodeWriter to predict certain words based on a specific topic that you can select. And if you're like me, you like to write about a wide variety of topics. A cool feature of the topic dictionary is that you can even search for specific topics such as like science, or even get more specific and search for tornadoes. So we're going to go ahead and search for tornadoes. So as you can see, we have a hurricane and tornadoes, and we're going to click on that, and it activates that topic. As you can see, hurricane and tornadoes is right here, and you can turn it on or off by using the slider. Blue means it's on, gray means it's off, but we're going to go ahead and leave it on. So that's how to use the topic dictionary. And scrolling down the options list, we see settings for adjusting the prediction language. CodeWriter can recognize 3 different versions of English, as well as 4 different languages. Also, you can adjust whether you would like CodeWriter to predict all words, core words, or no words at all. Next is a great prediction feature. It's called Predict from Page. So what Predict from Page does is it uses the neuron word prediction feature, and this option lets CodeWriter know that you want to pull words from what you've already written on the page and have CodeWriter predict it. So if I was writing an essay and I was like halfway through, I could turn this on and it would predict words based on what I had already typed and kind of what the topic of my essay had already been. So very cool. Moving down, we have the flexible spelling. So flexible spelling is super useful for learning how to spell words that you commonly misspell. So what this option does is it allows CodeWriter to recognize those words that you commonly misspell, and it helps suggest the word that you intended to type. So I know for me, I don't know what it is about this word, but the word restaurant I can never spell. So the way it works is if I was spelling restaurant and I mixed around a couple letters or forgot a letter, CodeWriter will actually predict that word for me, even if I didn't spell it right. It'll still predict the right spelling of that word and give it to me in the guesses box. So I can select that, and it helps me learn how to spell that word correctly. So it's very cool. Next, we have a great feature called the translation feature. And the translation feature is exactly what it sounds like. It translates any writing that we support of all these different languages, and it translates it directly into English. So this option is great if you're learning English or English is your second language. So if you type in your native language, CodeWriter will actually translate whatever you type directly into English for you. And as you can see, we have a lot of languages supported for this. So moving right along, in the right-hand column, we come to the number of guesses. So I like this feature because it helps me if I have trouble spelling words. If you want CodeWriter to suggest more words as you are typing, select the larger number of guesses. And obviously this goes all the way up till 9. And if the prediction box does get in the way, you can put it down to 1 or 2. Next, we have the font. We support some different styles of font that you can select from, as well as the font size. So as you can see, put up to 100 gets pretty big, but if it gets in your way, you can move it down a little bit. So next we have text color and background color. You can switch these around, but I will warn you, you need to pick something that's high contrast so you can actually see the words that are on the background. And we also have preloaded templates that you can select from. And as you can see, all of these are made sure to be high contrast so you can see them very well. Finally, we arrive at the prediction voice section of the options menu. Here you can choose the voice you want CodeWriter to speak as. If you don't see the same voice options as I have on the screen right now, if you see more or something, feel free to try them out and see if you like one of them. And finally, we have the speak options. So you can have CodeWriter speak just the letters to you, speak just the words to you, speak the full sentences, all 3 of those, as well as you can adjust the volume up or down, the speed, faster or slower, as well as the pitch up or down. And I really like these speak options because not only does the volume and speed help me understand what I'm typing, but the option for CodeWriter to say individual letters back to me helps me make sure I spell words correctly. So guys, that is about it. That is how you adjust the options inside of the CodeWriter Chrome extension. If you found this video useful or helpful in any way, feel free to go over to our website, www.donjohnston.com/support, for a variety of product resources, not only on CoWriter, but all of our other products as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and have a nice day.